You have two people that are required to complete the forgiveness transaction. We have the one person to whom the emotional debt is owed, and we have the other person who inflicted the emotional debt. We have the person who did the hurting, and we have the person who has been hurt. Now, what we need from both of these two people is the person who's been hurt needs to open up their hand. They need to be willing to be able to say, this debt, I'm willing to drop it. I'm willing to let go of it. I don't want to hold this debt anymore. I want to release you from owing it to me. But we also need the other person. We need the person who's done the hurt to be willing to say, I accept your forgiveness, which also requires admitting, I did something that hurt you. I did something that I shouldn't have done. There's a legitimate emotional debt here between me and you, and I need your forgiveness, or I need to find some way to pay it back. We need both people. Now, you might be in a situation where you are only one of those two people, and you could be either one. There is still freedom in this for you, in just getting to the posture of, my hand is open to you. Let's go back to that bank analogy. If the bank decides it is not worth our resources to pursue this debt, it can be a big debt or a small debt, but the bank, for whatever reasons that only it needs to know, can decide it's not worth it for me to pursue this debt anymore. What's the only other option? We have to let go of the debt. That's forgiveness. We have to let that debt go. Now, when this happens, it might be that me owing the bank this $10,000, I might decide, oh, shoot, I can't pay this $10,000. I'm never going to be able to pay this $10,000. I'm going on the run. I'm going to skip town. I'm going to flee the country. I'm not going to go crazy running away from the bank because I don't want to face the consequences of not being able to pay this debt. I might never turn back and realize. I might ignore all the mail. I might ignore the notices. I might ignore the phone calls. I might turn my head away in my fleeing from this debt. And yet the bank isn't pursuing me to get the debt repaid. They've actually released me from the debt. Now, who is free? In this hypothetical scenario, the bank has been freed, right? The one to whom the debt is owed is legitimately more free than they were before because they've set aside the role, the label of owed, and they've taken on the label of freed.